let's see what this massive TV looks like internally. I'm sure there's not going to be a lot going on. Difficult to handle. There you go. We got it finally. There you go. Well, let's see what we have. All the goodies, all the parts that are working. Garbage right here. So let's zoom in here a little bit. Sorry about that. So let's see what we have here. Alright, sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't mess anyone up there trying to remove the camera. So we have the power supply here. Obviously we know it works. Like I said, I turned it on when I first got it just to be able to kind of test and see what's going on. So without, from what I remember, power supply was anywhere between 50 to 75. And we got the main board, which is the next part that actually has some value. I see here it has a Wi-Fi chip. So that's going to be interesting to see if that's worth anything separately. Then the other important part is this guy over here. I forget what it's called, but it is an important part of a TV. I recently sold one of these for about 20-25 bucks. Again, it was one of those generic brands. An Emerton or something, kind of like this TV, which is a Vizio. And we have the two speakers that I need to take out. And we have this guy here, which is all the buttons and stuff. I'm actually going to look at the back of the TV, kind of remove that and remove the plastic buttons and kind of match it with the board and sell it as a pair. And there should be an IR button, an IR sensor somewhere. But that, I'm guessing, is somewhere on this guy here. So let's see here. So we have the buttons I was talking about that I'm going to remove to match with its board. And then there must be an IR sensor somewhere. Sorry about all the movement. This wasn't there, so it must be, if it still exists, on the bezel somewhere, which is completely trashed. Oh, I think I found it. That was the speaker. That just fell out. So I'm not sure where the IR sensor is or was. It might have been destroyed, like I said, because this thing was completely ravaged. So that's that.